This is investment tanking once again with a T-34-3 Chinese medium. It has been slated to soon be removed from the in-game store and then from the premium shop due to the premium tank cull and the preferential matchmaking. So far that's just rumour, with only a couple of screenshots of a slip-up on the premium shop saying it's not available in-game. But, just in case, I decided to make this video now, in case you wanted to pick one up before it vanishes forever. The T-34-3 made its first appearance as a replacement for the great Type 59, which was removed from the game for being too powerful and ruining the balance of Tier 8 matches. You could have entire games where both sides were full of Type 59s, and it was just ridiculous. So they thought, let's take this fantastic tank, one that's making us loads of money, and replace it with the most average tank we can think of. It is unremarkable in almost every aspect. Speed, mobility, firepower, accuracy, penetration. Nothing really stands out, apart from the turret armour, and that's what I'll show you a bit later. The gun itself is the typical Chinese clone of the 122mm the Russians get, with 175 normal AP penetration, 250 heat penetration, and the 0.46 accuracy. As it's on a medium tank, that's got a rather slow fire rate compared to other tanks, around 11 to 12 seconds depending on your gunner and your crew, and that leaves a lot to be desired when you are brawling or in a dogfight with other medium tanks. I hate this gun. It's alright on heavies. I'm brawling, I can aim for weak spots. On a medium, I'm usually zipping past, auto-aiming on, and hoping to snapshot something. But for some reason the dispersion, maybe it's the soft stats of the gun, it just doesn't seem to work for me. The high point is of its 390 alpha damage, which gives you a lot of advantage when you actually manage to penetrate your rare shot over the usual 240 for this tier. The main issue, as you can see, is the gun depression, which is just awful. There was only a slight hill there and I couldn't even aim for the hull of the KV-85, instead hitting his manlet, doing 0 damage and getting a critical hit. You have to put yourself in a lot more risky places, go straight over and get up close to the enemy, because this tank is a brawler, whether you like it or not. The soft stats just don't allow it for moving and shooting at range. Here I've loaded the heat round just after getting so frustrated with all my recent bounces, and it makes me to that right. Luckily I've got teammates to cover me after I've been trapped. This tank is a potential Reaper medal earning machine. With that 390 alpha you can finish off a lot of low health tanks. When you see them, see almost 300 health, you can see us, but we don't even care. Let's go back to the garage, because our sheer alpha is just overpowering. The maximum speed is 50 kilometers an hour, though you can usually only reach mid-40s going on flat ground, and only reach that 50 if you're going down the hill just like this. You're not slowed much by water, you have quite good terrain resistance on all terrains, that helps you keep your good power to weight ratio, and are able to accelerate and get across the battlefield when needed. You have a 14.65 horsepower per tonne ratio, and at 35.5 tonnes, that makes you okay at ramming other mediums if you can get up to decent speed. Good lord, that T-34-3's figured out how to send video complaints in-game. Be careful, cheaters.
Target unlocked, ready to fire.
So, is it a good tank? Sometimes, in the right situation. Is it worth buying? Only if you desperately need a Chinese crew trainer and you haven't been around long enough to get yourself a Type 59. Otherwise, wait until it's removed from the game, see what's going to come next, and maybe make a smart investment. As always, spend gold and keep tanking.